Hey everyone, welcome to another spit bill, and boy was this one a nightmare. Let me tell you. I'm very happy with how it came out, don't get me wrong, but oh my god. Definitely the hardest time I had making a building ever. Not only like ever since I've been uploading YouTube, ever. So I wasn't gonna get the vintage glamour, whatever it's called, the latest stuff back, but I actually liked. I saw the trailer and I really liked the furniture, even though it's not really my style. But I don't know, I liked it, and I thought, what the hell? Let's get it. And this particular building is inspired completely in that. Now, it doesn't only have stuff from that pack, but it features it heavily. Let's say that there's a lot of that pack. So it was a nightmare to come up with the layout that I wanted. Oh, this is what is this building? 9 Land Grab, I think. It's in the political district. And oh yeah, you know what? It's in the same building where my Zen loft is. It's the other apartment in that same building. Anyways, I tried different stuff for the layout. For some reason, I didn't have a floor. I just now added a floor because when I bulldozed, I guess I got rid of the floor. And yeah, I played with the layout for a little bit. Now I'm trying to figure out how the upstairs is gonna be. And there are two people already living in this building. But I was thinking that this was built like an old lady who is kind of modern, but at the same time, she sort of has like a super passion for like old glamour vintage stuff. So she keeps touches of it around the house, and then her bedroom is like the epitome of pompous, glamorous, I don't know, golden chandeliers. So you'll see it eventually. I mean, it was hard to do because it's so not my thing. Like I can't even tell you guys like that is so completely on the other end of the spectrum for what I actually like. But hey, maybe someone else likes it. I mean, I like how it came out. It's just not a building that I would do for one of my Sims because it's not a style that I particularly enjoy. It's like too much. I like sort of minimalistic and, sort of modern, but, to each their own. I hope some people like it. So I thought the one thing that was going to give me the most trouble was the kitchen, and you'll see why when we get to it. Sadly, it wasn't the only thing that gave me a lot of trouble. I think the only thing that didn't give me trouble was the stairs. Once I had the layout, it's like, oh, okay, the stairs go here. But yeah, I kept a bathroom over there where I just put that door. I think it's where the bathroom is originally. There's not really much else you can do with that little corner there. So there's a bathroom downstairs and there's a bathroom upstairs. It's a one bedroom because it's one old lady that lives alone, doesn't want to have any visitors. And then there's just a lot of, what would you call it? I don't know, like art space, not art, but like, yeah, I mean, music spaces and reading spaces and stuff like that, I guess. I wasn't really sure who was gonna live in that place when I started the building. And then it hit me like, oh yeah, it's still like old lady, you know, uh, high society, widow. I don't know. I don't know why I have to like plan the personality of the sim before I move them. Like so far, you can tell this kitchen is fairly modern looking, so I wasn't really in that set of mind yet. Try to fit a bar there, but didn't happen. And then I was like, okay, so yeah, I want a huge kitchen. I'm gonna like cover the whole freaking thing with counters. And then I think pretty much when I did that, I was like, where am I gonna put the dining room? Pretty much, yeah, I think I did the counters, the covers, and then I was like, yeah, dining room. I mean, this is like a fancy house. It has to have a proper dining room. See, this is one of the things I don't really think about. See, I'm like giving up half the kitchen because it's not really my style. And I'm thinking like, oh, that's right. But that island, guys, that island, I'm gonna have nightmares about that freaking island around the freaking stove because you can see me playing with it like over and over. And it's still not right. Still not right. So I'm moving it to the corner. And it's still not right. And you'll see me playing with it again. I had to please the freaking fridge and it's a nightmare. This building was by far, it wasn't only the fact that the layout was giving me so much trouble, but also the game was being a bit of a dick. And it kept glitching and like almost lagging, which is weird. It's not an online game, but it felt like lag. Like I would click on something and it was like a half a second before it would actually come through. It was crazy. Anyways, yeah. So still playing with the freaking island. I think at some point I deleted it completely and started. Oh, I don't even know if that has happened already or not. Okay, I guess it did. Anyway, so far it's still pretty modern, and that's why I said the person kind of like tries to like the idea is the person like likes to make people think that they're modern and and hippish and they're down with the kids. Like, yeah, they know what's up. They have some high tech stuff in the house and whatnot, but at their heart of hearts, it's old fashioned glamour stuff, and I don't know. So the areas of the house where people would be over when she has company, they're modern, they're stylish, and they do have a touch of her own personality, of course. But the live features, I wanted to keep them elegant, but at the same time not overpowering. Up until here, you have to bear with me. There's 15 more minutes of video. By the way, I do apologize also about the length of the video. I like to keep my videos relatively short because I don't know. It happens to me when I watch a speed build. If it's like 30 minutes long, then I'm like, oh, half an hour. I don't always have the time to do it. So I like to keep them within 15 minutes. The thing is, like I said, this one gave me so much trouble. It took me over 3 hours to complete the build. So the smallest I could do is 20 minutes, and you can tell it's like pretty fast. It's like 2 times faster than any of my other builds. So, anyways, there are two fireplaces in this building. I don't know what was happening there. I was trying to do. Oh yeah. Because this person, it's also like very vain. She likes to have mirrors a lot. So there's, like she likes to have mirrors wherever she goes. Like she likes there to be at least one mirror she can look herself in. So pretty sure that there is at least a mirror in every room in the house, maybe except for like the TV room. But yeah, and those are the rugs that came with City Living. I know they came out with some fur rugs in this pack, the vintage Glamour, which is awesome. I guess that they picked up on the fact that a lot of people like those. But for the black and white style that I was going here, I decided to go with that. Things do change. This is in the final wallpaper. You can see I changed the floor already and I made it darker because that orange floor was kind of crazy. So yeah, and then I will change not the fireplace, the wallpaper again because it got too dark. Like I wanted it to be darker, but not that dark. And then when I said that she was this glamorous, um, I don't know, diva, then I decided that it needed to have a little bit more of her touch downstairs. Here's me saving, like that saving screen, guys, was like, I shut you now at 5 minutes. This is 10 times the speed, and look how long that was. And I was gonna edit it out, but I wanted to show you guys my frustration. Like, look how long it is. It's 10 times the speed, for the love of God. It was crazy. I did edit the last one. I won't have to see that one. But yeah, I had to save a couple of times because the game was being horrible and it was taking me so long to do everything. I wanted to make sure I didn't lose my progress. Anyways, the two bathrooms in this house have a weird layout, so it's a little tricky. They are both full bathrooms with your shower and your bathtub. This one has the one bathtub that is the bathtub and the shower and the one thing, and the one upstairs has separate shower and bathtub, and it has two separate entrance. One is on the upstairs, and then there's one like from the bedrooms. It's like an ensuite bathroom. Um, but yeah, anyways, here I'm just doing the bathrooms are also very similar. They're both black and white, and I know that I do that a lot. I like that. I really do. It's hard for me to stray from the black and white bathrooms or all white or all black. I just feel like it's classy, it's clean, and your bathroom, you want it to look clean. I try using the city living things, but they weren't really working because they're too colorful. Then I found those lights, which I used on the speed build that is from the same building on the next door house, I guess. And I really like those. And so yeah, I use those to light up the whole sort of entrance, I guess, of the house. And this is the TV room. And yes, of course, I use the gigantic uh, City Living TV because I love it, the curved TV. And then I use the Glamour vintage. Is it vintage Glamour or Glamour vintage? It's vintage Glamour, right? I don't even know. Couch. I have to say, I think I heard the Sim Supply channel also complain about this. Well, not complaining, but bringing it up. They did that one couch with the vintage Glamour, the one right there, which is absolutely beautiful. But they didn't do single sitting of it. So you have the one big couch, and then you don't have even a love seat to match it with. It's awful, but you do have that awesome clock that I lost, stretched it. It looks beautiful. I love it. Here's another fireplace because, old ladies get cold. And there's a lot of windows in this apartment, so you figure, she wants to keep warm, especially in that room. There's just a lot of windows in that room, so I wanted her TV room. And then those light features are also from the vintage Glamour, and then she has a chest set over there, and here's her office. And I mean, up at this point, I still wasn't sure like what kind of person's living here. I was kind of focusing on the people who are already living here, which are like game generators. There's this couple living there already, and the building, like the before I bulldozed it, was like political inspired, obviously, because it's the political district. So they had like what do you call the little things where they stand in the little, yeah, stands, I guess, whatever you call them, the, you know what I mean, the things where they do speeches and stuff in that room. So I was still thinking like these two people live here, so this is gonna be just an office, and it was kind of cold and not a lot going on, kind of barren, kind of just like, again, still going with like the black and white. You'll see me transition eventually, and I get upstairs and I start doing the bathroom, and then I go all crazy, and then I will go back and change some things. The office stays the way you would see me doing now because it's an office. You figure, you need your concentration, you need to be focused, you don't need a lot of distractions. So I wanted to keep it, yeah, kind of simple, yet an office, a workplace, nothing crazy. And I did give a globe. I don't know what it does yet. I haven't used those yet. I also give it the vanity upstairs, but I still don't know what they do. We'll see. Sorry, I have to have a drink every now and then. Um, oh yeah, and then I use the little lamps. I don't know if two were too much. It's the only light in that room, so I figured, two. And then I made those black and white, and I added a plant, and I'm pretty sure that's it for the first floor. Yes, it is. And I still hadn't really decided on what to do for wallpaper. This wallpaper you see on now, except for the one in the bathrooms, won't really stay. I'm pretty sure I ended up changing that whole black paper for a completely different one all throughout the house where it is. Now, the bathroom upstairs didn't have any windows, so I wanted to give it at least one tiny window. I always lose my voice when I'm narrating why. I'm sorry. Anyways, those didn't work, so I started looking for different ones, and then I settled for those, and I'll actually take one of them away. Now, this bathroom, I didn't think it was gonna give me as much trouble as the one downstairs. But hey, little did I know, she was so weird, and it's got two doors on opposite ends, so it was a nightmare. So the bathtub and the toilet are sort of encased in one, like in the middle, I guess, of the bathroom actually, but like I don't know. It was so hard to do. Like, I know you can't really appreciate how hard it was when it's speed up, but it was. You guys have to trust me. It was really hard. And then this is when I decided to kind of go a little heavier on stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do like a lot of lights in the bathroom because she likes to be able to like see each other a lot. So she's got a lot of mirrors in the bathroom. And this is when it started getting a little bit more like transition into like more, I'm not even going to say elegant because I don't consider it elegant. I consider it like overbearing. But like glamorous, like all out. You know what I mean? Like, the old lady with like, when you go to those houses, if you ever have, when like they have like a whole bunch of stuff and it almost looks theatrical, like it's a play. And there's like lights everywhere, and mirrors everywhere. And yeah, here we go. So here's when I transition in the bathroom. Like, the wallpaper is actually like golden and white. So it started getting more crazy. And I'm still tame. I'm going with white in the bathroom to like make it less dark than the rest of the house. Fill that vanity with shit. Everything I could find. Here I use a lot of the vintage glamour stuff. Then I tried to make a wall here, and that didn't quite work. It looked weird. So I took it out and I did just one like side wall rather than two sides. And I use those dividers. They are just absolute savers. I love those. And that worked much better. And then I found that and I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, this totally gonna be this old lady with the drapes and weird stuff all over the house. And here's when like I started going for that rather than whatever was going for before. So here's the transition. So this room is like gold and white and yeah, and big lamps everywhere and big flowers and yeah, I just started going crazy here. And yes, she has a walk-in closet, I guess it is. It's not exactly a walk-in closet, but it's a closet and it's in a wall, so you have to walk in it. And then I tried to do curtains because I really wanted to. And once again, you guys, like curtains are impossible. Like that's the best I could do right there. I spent I don't even know how long looking for curtains. I did it downstairs too, and I really don't understand. Whoever's in charge of curtains for The Sims does not see what the windows look like. Like that's the only way to explain what happens because the curtains just don't fit the windows. They don't. They're either too small or too big. It doesn't make any sense. So here, well, that was the bedroom. This is the rest of the upstairs. She does have a bar here she likes. She's a singer. I was thinking Shirley MacLaine in that one movie with Meryl Streep when she's her mother. And there's this one scene where she's singing, entertaining. Like she makes her daughter sing, and then she wants to be like center of attention. So she takes over. She sings she sits on the piano and starts singing. Like I don't even know the name of the movie. To be honest, someone does. Feel for your comment. It's a really old movie. But that's what I was going for, like dramatic, like crazy. And then I was like, what do I do with this corner? I started looking, I was like, oh yeah, private spa. That's it. She gets a private freaking spa. And yeah, that corner was perfect for that. I mean, I thought about a gym, but then it was like, it's an old lady. She's not gonna use the gym. She gets liposuction. She doesn't care. Spa, so she can relax. And then I didn't want to overdo it upstairs because it's not a lot of room. So I just did like a little llama. Just my cats are talking to themselves to each other. And this is when I change the way that the walls look and I go for like a much lighter look. And I'm looking around. You can see like stopping and be like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And like I started thinking like, yeah. So upstairs I went with like this white wood thing because there's just so much going on. I didn't want the walls to be too overbearing, except for the bathroom. The bathroom is where she goes all out. She doesn't care. And then yeah, some plants and what else did I do? I think that was it up here. Yeah, just a little carpet over there, and I think this is when I go back downstairs probably, and I change the paper wall downstairs. Cause yeah, see that one was too dark. It just didn't make any sense going from downstairs, from upstairs, sorry, to downstairs. It felt like they were two complete different houses. And even though I kept the modern kitchen and the modern type of modern, I guess, dining room set, the walls had to still scream whatever this lady's name is. So yeah, I decided, you know what, screw it, we're going with gold. And it just felt like it was her home way more. Whoever this lady is, because I don't have a sim like that. I'm gonna have to make one. It just made more sense. It just did. So here we go. We have some screenshots for you guys. Screenshots were a nightmare to do. Even screenshots because the walls were so tall. You can tell it was pretty hard to get in there to take the pictures. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a couple that was already there. And yeah, and this is them. And I had to take them in to take the screenshot. My cats are being super weird, guys. So that's the TV area. And from the chess table angle. And that's the look from it through the dining room. And that is the office, which was incredibly hard to take a screenshot at because it was so tiny. I mean, it's not really tiny, the walls are really tall, so it's hard to get in there with the camera. That is the view for the bathroom door, and here's the bathroom. And bathrooms were also very hard to figure out. The whole house, I'm not gonna lie, the whole house was a nightmare to make. So I really do hope that it's worth it and that someone really likes it and they try to do it because I can't upload this to the gallery because it's an apartment and you can't upload apartments. Someone do it and show me a picture and I'll be happy. Um, and we'll call it a day. Anyways, guys, this is about to end. I do hope you like my nightmare of a building. I do like the way it came out. Like I do. I really do. It's completely different than everything else that I've done, for sure. So yeah, I don't know. It's different. So I don't know. I mean, I like it, but it's still kind of weird. Like it feels like someone else did it, but I did it. I promise. Anyways, guys, leave a like if you liked what you saw. There's a guy sitting down there. Oh yeah, I did do two pictures of the floor plan, like so you can see what it actually looked like from above. There's downstairs, and now you'll have upstairs. And that's the end. I hope you guys liked it. Leave a like if you did, and I will see you next time. Have an awesome day.